The amount was less than 100 Singapore dollars. But under Singapore law, the size of the payment does not make the alleged offense less serious. A 23-year-old Myanmar national and Singapore permanent resident was charged in court on July 29th with 2 counts of providing money for terrorist purposes. According to the Ministry of Home Affairs, the case began after the Internal Security Department noticed his extremist posts online. Investigators said he had consumed different forms of extremist content. In 2024, he allegedly developed hatred towards Muslims after viewing Islamophobic material linked to the October 7th attacks in Israel. By early 2025, his views had shifted again. Authorities said he also began consuming far-right and anti-Semitic content, which led him to express support for violence against Jews, Muslims, and other groups. This detail matters. His views were not shaped by one consistent political position. Instead, the common thread appears to have been a growing acceptance of violence against people he saw as enemies. The financial allegations relate to August 2024. Authorities said he was communicating with an overseas user on X who claimed to be collecting donations to buy military equipment. The accused allegedly believed the equipment would support an attack in Gaza City aimed at eliminating Palestinians, including civilians. Investigators said he transferred $72 and 28 cents to a PayPal account. That was about 93 Singapore dollars. He also allegedly attempted to send another $1 to a second account. The Internal Security Department referred the matter to the Commercial Affairs Department because it involved possible terrorism financing. Here is the legal point many people may overlook. Singapore's terrorism financing law does not set a harmless minimum amount. Providing even a small payment for terrorist purposes can be an offense if the required legal elements are proven. A conviction can bring a fine of up to 500,000 Singapore dollars, up to 10 years in jail, or both. The accused still has the right to defend himself, and the charges must be proven in court. However, this case highlights how online radicalization can move through several stages. It may begin with repeated exposure to divisive content. It can then develop into public support for violence. In some cases, that support may lead to real-world action, including sending money. The payment platforms may look ordinary, but the alleged purpose behind a transaction can completely change its legal meaning. This also explains why Singapore treats overseas activity seriously. Money sent from Singapore can support violence elsewhere, while also damaging public trust and security at home. The wider lesson is not that every controversial opinion is a security threat. It is that people should recognize the line between expressing views and deliberately supporting violence. Do you think social media platforms and payment companies are doing enough to identify extremist fundraising before money is transferred? Share your thoughts below and support 2230 by liking this video, sharing it, and subscribing for more trusted news explainers.